Okay, we're now on to the next section where I'm going to talk to you a little bit about some of these filters over here and this adjustment tool over here as well, these top two over. Now, I have lots of different images at the moment. They're all loose. So imagine this is a pile of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 different pieces of paper. Remember, they've all been cut out. They've all had different things done to them, and they're all sat on top of each other. They're quite loose. I can still move them at any point to make adjustments. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to show you can apply filters and adjustments to individual layers, and then how you can sandwich them all down together and apply filters and adjustments to the whole piece. So first of all, let's just select this face here. If I go on to filter, you can see there's lots of different options. Again, explore as you go along. Really nice to explore these ones. So inner glow, outline, drop shadow, bevel, scan lines, etc. Some of these are daft. So like mosaic, you'll end up with something that looks like a mosaic, which kind of works for distortion, but then gets a bit weird, wacky and wonderful. So, you know, if you're going for something quite abstract like that, actually, to be fair, I'll take my words back. I like that. So there you go. It just proves that you might not like something originally and suddenly it turns out to be amazing. Ooh, now that is something special. I like that a lot. It's very painterly. So you can click onto the individual elements of your work. So all the different layers. I've got this one down here. You can go and filter. You know, there's lots of different ones. Fringe, it goes a little bit colourful, a bit weird and wacky. Okay, I didn't particularly like that when I would have used it in the past. Let's go on to the nose one down here. Outline, outer glow. This one, if you're wanting quite a clear outline on shapes, you can do. It kind of goes with this lovely kind of graphic nature of this. And if you click on the colour, can you see? I can kind of match up similar shades to what perhaps I can see on the screen here with those kind of pastel colours. Maybe click OK. Can you see? So I can link that with that. Or I suppose go for one of those more beige colours. You see? Again, every time you have a revolution in your work, you have, oh, you know, I really like that. Use your snip tool. So remember, we are going to be using this software for quite some time. So, you know, we're going to use it quite heavily to create some really wonderful compositions, because I know you've all got different resources at home, and I feel just this will be the step in the right direction for creating your compositions. So that's kind of where I left it off last time. Let's get a new slide. Let's get these pictures ready. Remember, if you've got photographs, access to printers at home, brilliant. If you don't, just keep saving them on this PowerPoint, and please share that PowerPoint with me through class charts. Okay, so there's my next one. Lovely. Let's go back onto here. What else can I click on? I've got a variety of different things. Let's go for this eye. Let's see what I can do. Glamour. Ooh. Let's see. You can see the changes. If they're not very apparent, you can see it goes a bit darker on there, maybe. Let's have a look on filter as well. Dehaze. Comes quite strong there, doesn't it? So I do want to keep that quite soft in the background. Apply. Let's have a look. I've got bevel, which will give you the edges. Drop shadow. Interesting. Yeah, you can see it kind of floats above now. Quite interesting that, actually. Let's give it a blur. Oh, yeah, kind of floating on top of everything. An offset. Oh, that changes the shadow where it kind of falls, and so on and so forth. Yeah, quite like that. Oh, it's gone now. I didn't click apply, but you can, you know, have a real nice experiment with some of these. Let's just go back onto that one. Where was it now? Drop shadow. Did click apply, but the reason it's not applying that is because I'm on overlay mode. Can you see? So for me taking that off on overlay, it's come up. But can you see I was able to bring that back out again? Okay. Yeah, is it too strong now? Should I soften that down a little bit? Lighten. Let's have a look on lighten on there. Oh wow, too light. Screen, overlay, multiply. That's quite nice. I like the deep tones in that one. Just a little bit of something. Okay, cool. I can move that around a little bit. I mean, I quite like the edge in there, but I like that in there. Again, keep going around your image. I've got the main image on there, which is the face of the artist that was one of the original reference pictures. Okay, so As you can hopefully see, you can change bits and pieces of this as you go along. So as I said before, there are lots of separate images. We're going to flatten them down now so that you can see this as a solid sort of piece. Let's take that down like that. Let's have a look. Just have last images. That's changes. Let's see if anything else will move. We've still got that there. Ah, that's quite nice over there as well. Quite like this one. So what I might do is just duplicate. Can you see duplicate that layer? And let's just have that somewhere else. And let's drag that to the top so we can see it. Quite like that floating. Can you see on there? I can just play around with that layer. It's quite transparent. And it's on overlay at the moment. You can see. So I make that quite a transparent layer. Multiply, overlay, screen, and then just darken that down. Just have a play around with that. Okay, I'm trying not to fiddle too much. Let's have a look. Let's see if I can place that over one of those sections in there. Didn't work out for me, so I'm going to Control and Z it, take it right back to where it was. Which was that? I think it was that, wasn't it? There we are. Quite like it darker down there as well. There, and bring that back to the front. Lovely. Okay, right, so I'm going to squish all these layers down together. You see, I'm still not happy with that. And I'm going to create now the full sandwich layer of this. Let's keep moving this eye around. Before I do anything though, let's take another snip. There you go. It seems to have a line in there, but it doesn't really matter too much at this stage because they're only composition designs. Here we go. Look how much work I've managed to create now. And once I'm in the hang of it, you can see, oh, you know, that worked better than that, or I like that. Compare the two of them. Still really loving this mosaic. It's probably the most successful experiment so far. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to sandwich these all together. So all you do is click on your top layer. Can you see there's a flatten image? What this will do is compress them all down, and suddenly I have one image like that.